off-road driving through tough, difficult terrain can not only be challenging for you as a driver, but also for your four-wheel drive. But what if I told you there was a piece of equipment you could fit to your four-wheel drive that's going to make the vehicle twice as effective and twice as capable when the going gets rough? TJM's Prolocker is a cross-axle diff lock that, when activated, locks both the left and right axles together to eliminate slip and provide double the traction. By fitting just one TJM Prolocker to your four-wheel drive, you'll transform your vehicle into one that is far more capable than you ever thought possible. But when you fit two Prolockers, you'll have a four-wheel drive that is not only about as capable as they come, you'll also have a vehicle that's far more reliable, easier and safer to drive, and one that has less impact on the tracks as well. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at how a typical four-wheel drive with just one TJM Prolocker engaged is far more capable than one that doesn't have a cross-axle diff lock activated. This piece of track is slippery and uneven, and exactly the type of terrain that's found all around the country, and it will stop a typical four-wheel drive in its tracks. As the wheel leaves the ground, all the power is sent down the path of least resistance, which is that very same wheel that's left hanging in the air. A simple flick of the switch is all it takes to engage the Prolocker. First time, every time. It all starts with a purpose-designed and built TJM air compressor that's used to activate the locker. The quiet compressor is compact enough to mount almost anywhere, yet tough and dependable enough to get the job done every time. A four-wheel drive with a TJM Prolocker fitted and engaged has the drive transmitted to both the left and right wheels evenly, which results in drive being delivered to exactly where it's needed, which is the wheel that's left on the ground. The main benefits are that you end up with a four-wheel drive that is safer, more reliable, and one that is also much easier on the environment.
All too often we see people using momentum to make their way up the tracks. What we'd much rather see them use is some torque and traction to make their way through. If we can utilise the TJM Prolocker, we can deliver that torque and traction to the ground without wheel spin. It's taking better care of our car, it's taking better care of our family, and it's taking better care of the tracks we drive on, so we don't see as many closed tracks in the future.
To find your nearest TJM Prolocker dealer, log on to tjm.com.au.